What's up, everybody? This is Eric the Tech Preacher from Easy Computer Solutions. So we heard news that LG is going to kill off their G lineup of devices, right? We got the new Velvet lineup of devices. And it's been a long time coming because a lot of companies like Samsung, LG, and other companies is confusing people. What is a flagship? What are their favorite devices? What is the best phone that the company has to offer? I think a lot of people get confused between the S lineup and the Note lineup and the G lineup and the V lineup. Let me go and explain what I'm talking about here in this video. Sit back and relax and get your popcorn ready and follow me on this journey. Let's go. What's up, guys? This is Eric back with another video. So what's a flagship? What is the best of the best that the company has to offer? LG is killing off the G lineup. Rightly so. We got the Velvet phone coming out, right? The 765G processor, 8 gigs of RAM, a beautiful design. So, I mean, it's going to be a very, very good device. But rightly so, we're seeing devices, the companies coming out with multiple devices that's closing the gap on same specs, same features. And we kind of confused because some people want the best of the best. We want the best that the company has to offer. But what is the best? I mean, think about what LG has been doing for a very long time, which I've been talking about it. The G lineup and the V lineup was same spec, same everything. And just one device might have had a bigger display than the other one. But LG's kind of confused themselves over the course of years, right? The LG G8, right? The LG V50, right? The LG G8 had features like the hand gestures and stuff that the LG V50 didn't have. So was the LG G8 the flagship or the LG V50? But also LG confused people by having the LG G8X with the dual display and had the LG V50 with the dual display. Similar specs and everything in between. So which one was the flagship? Both of them had quad DACs, both of them had headphone jacks, both of them had pro mode. So which one was the flagship? I mean, the one that would cost more? That's ridiculous. So when we start to see companies like LG killing off a lineup and going with a mid-range lineup like the Velvet lineup, that makes sense. Samsung is doing the same thing. Which one is the flagship? Is it the S lineup or the Note lineup? One may argue the Galaxy S10 Plus or the Galaxy S10 devices had more than the Galaxy Note. Think about it. You had the same camera array, it just was designed different. The Galaxy S10 had a headphone jack. The Galaxy Note did not have a headphone jack. Samsung made some mistakes. They came out with the Galaxy S8, remember, with DeX. That feature should have been exclusive to the Note series, but they brought it to the S series. So when you think about it, which one is the flagship? A majority of people say they don't use the S Pen. So if you don't use the S Pen, why not just go with the Galaxy S10? Why not go with the Galaxy S20 instead of the Galaxy Note? So the gap has been blurred, right, close together when it comes down to what's the flagship. Now, the question always arises, okay, I want to get the best of the best every year that the company has to offer. Is the S series devices is a flagship or the Note series devices is a flagship? A lot of people may argue that the Galaxy S series is their bread and butter and the Galaxy Note is for tech enthusiasts or professionals and stuff like that. But again, the gap has been closed. Majority of people don't use the S Pen. If you don't use the S Pen, then the Galaxy Note is nothing but a Galaxy S. That's a lot of people make those assumptions because it is what it is. If you look at the Galaxy S10, Galaxy Note 10, it's the same phone, different design, same specs. Only difference that you have is the S Pen and S Pen software. But if the majority of people do not use the S Pen and S Pen software, the Galaxy Note is nothing but a Galaxy S device. So a lot of people may argue that, okay, the ultimate device is going to be the higher tier device, the one that costs the most. But Samsung just came out with a $1,400 phone. If Samsung came up with a $1,400 phone, that means that is the flagship, right? But here comes the Galaxy Note 20 in a couple of months, and that's the most anticipated device that everybody's waiting on. But if that's going to be the flagship, if that's going to be the win-all, be-all, Samsung has to bring something to the table that's totally unique, that's different from the Galaxy S series of devices. The same thing with what LG is doing with the LG Velvet. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this is a new era, a new thing for LG. The LG Velvet is a device that looks so good, it's clean. Even though it has mid-range specs on it, I think it's gonna be a fantastic phone. But this is the route that LG may need to go. They need to kill off the G lineup and go ahead on and stick to a mid-range lineup that people will know the difference. If you want the flagship, go with the V series, because that's going to be the win-all, be-all. If you're going to go with a mid-range device, then go for the Velvet series. But LG is also making a mistake, because think about it. With the LG Velvet, you can get the dual case with it, right? So you could get the dual case with the Velvet series. So it's something that these companies have to think about, or have to differentiate themselves of what is going to be the best of the best that they got to offer every year, and what is going to be their mid-range device that they're going to offer every year. Now, of course, they're going to come out with their budget devices, right? Samsung mid-range devices is the A series. Then if you want the budget series devices, go with the J series. The same thing with LG. They have the Velvet series, going to be the win-all, be-all mid-ranges, and then a low-budget series is the K series, right? If you want the Pen series of devices, again, it's going to be the Stylo series. Now look, OnePlus have done the same thing here. You look at it, okay, what is the flagship, right? And OnePlus have definitely just threw themselves out there in the water, because the 7 Pro is the flagship and the 7T Pro is the flagship. So they come out with 2 flagships a year. And that's the point, that's the one that confuses a lot of people. Should you buy the first device that come out in the beginning of the year, or wait till the end of the year and get the second flagship that's basically have the same specs? So OnePlus do it. LG's been doing it. Samsung has been doing it. I mean, a lot of these companies is doing it, and it needs to stop. It needs to stop confusing the customer or the consumer. What one is the flagship? Most people want to get the win-all, be-all. But what is the win-all, be-all? Is the Galaxy Note going to be the win-all, be-all? We're hearing rumors that the Galaxy Note going to be a beast of a phone. Every year we hear the same thing. We know that the Galaxy Note going to be a beast of a phone. But how better is it going to be versus the Galaxy S20 Ultra? Now, you could throw all the specs in the world of it, but what about the feature set? It has to be something different on the Galaxy Note that's different than the Galaxy S20 Ultra, besides the S Pen and S Pen software. Which one is the flagship in your eyes? Which device is the flagship? You let me know down in the comments below. Which one is the flagship? You let me know that. Are you confused between the S lineup and the Note lineup? Are you confused between the V series and the G series? Because for a long time, the G series and the V series had the same specs, the same this and the same that, and this was a bigger phone. It wasn't nothing spectacular about it, but a lot of people was gravitating towards the V series of devices because they thought it was the flagship, but maybe it wasn't the flagship. So let me know down in the comments below, what y'all guys thoughts about this? Which one is the flagship? Which one is the mid-ranger? Which one is the lower end one? Is the S series the flagship, or the Note series the flagship? Is the G series? Has LG done a good thing by getting rid of the G series and going with the Velvet series to kind of let the customer know that these are the mid-range devices? Let me know down in the comments below. This is Eric, aka the Tech Preacher from Easy Computer Solutions. Leave your comments. Let's have a discussion down in the comments. Let's talk about it. See you guys on the next video. Peace.